said this is how her story started out the last time with her sitting.
Once in a while, I just taken a break.
She has to sit and think about what the next move is. I cannot tell you how much this added. I mean, you can see it on the screen, but obviously it feels so much different in real life. So I wanted to kind of show you the little details that she did. She put this down on the bottom, as we said in the previous reel. If you haven't seen that, it's on the feed, maybe 2 or 3 back. She put this on so that it has this nice area here, and it just made it more interesting. She's going to use that same trim for here, and she's going to top that off with that.
Let's see what it'll look like. I have a little piece down here.
Okay. So that is what that's going to look like. If you see the last reel, there was, you can go up.
36.65.
There was a piece of trim here, kind of like that. There was a piece of trim there, and standing down in the entryway, it just stuck out. So she took that off, and the drywall was damaged, so we're waiting on that to dry. And then she trimmed it like this, which I love that idea so much more. Potty. So it's raining. She's not going to be happy about that. So Deb is going to finish working on this today. And then we thought we'll carry this around on this wall, that wall, and that wall. And then we're going to do something different here. If you missed it, I do have a runner that we're going to get installed here. I'm just waiting for her to tell me what date they're going to come. They were supposed to come this week. We did not get one of the runners in, which it just came in. I'm going to try to get through my questions. I'm just doing them here and there, and there were a lot of really good ones. I won't get to all of them today. If you notice, I'm scattering them. But this one came up, and then one as when I started collecting antiques. And I thought it would be fun while I finish getting ready to go over this. So I bought my first house at 20, and when it was my ex and my house when I was 20. And we furnished our house with all antiques because back then you could get them for so cheap. Like I would get antique dressers with mirrors on them for $3 at garage sales. So a lot of my collections I've had for years. They have gone to every house. Every single house, moved every house. It's been a nightmare doing that. But I remember like you could get them for so inexpensive, and I just love them. I love old things. And I have a huge yellowware collection, as you guys probably know. I will never forget where I got my first piece. It was an auction that I stopped at on the way home on Fridays. And it was about I'd say 20 to 30 minutes from my house, but I always had to pass there to come home. Every Friday night, it was like a consignment auction. And that was my Friday night entertainment. I would stop there. If there was something really good, I would go back when the auction started. One night I stopped and saw several things that I loved, and I thought, oh, this is worth coming back. So one of the items was a small little yellowware bowl. And so I went home, ate dinner, came back, and sat there through pretty much the whole thing, and that bowl was clear on the back end, and I kept thinking, do I want to sit here the rest of the night for this? So I did, and I got it for, I don't know, a couple dollars. It wasn't expensive. And that was my first Yellowware bowl. I remember I loved it so much. So every time I saw an auction or a garage sale with them, I always bought them. And that auction was like, it brings back such good memories. It was the first place I ever learned how to bid for myself. And how, you know, I was young. I was like 19, 20.
Of my mind, misty watercolor.
I just dug through the archives and found something that I was laughing so hard at. So I'm going to post that next. Don't click through though, because I strung them all together and they're not all 15 seconds.
Good afternoon, Dr. Howe's office. How may I help you?
Yeah, hello, yes. Here is my situation. I lost my front tooth 2 years ago, and it hasn't grown back in yet.
Oh my gosh, this dang phone. Good afternoon, Dr. Howe's office. How may I help you?
Hello, yes. I need to make an appointment with the dentist. I have a big sore on my gum.
Let's see what's on the schedule today. Martha! What's on the schedule? Martha, are you sure this patient needs to be seen by me or another type of doctor?
Oh, yes, Dr. Howe. Let me look. Mary Smith. She said she has a pussy sore. How else would one spell pussy sore?
Just what I thought. Now look here.
Happy birthday, Mr. Hood. Happy birthday to you. To make your birthday turn out good, I give this present to you.
We're having Flav City tonight for dinner. Normally, if I'm going to do a meal replacement with the protein smoothies, I usually do it for lunch. We had a bigger lunch. I'm not really starving, so this is what I'm going to have. What I love about this, you do not need a blender. So all you do is add, I don't even measure, about a cup, let's just say a cup, of any kind of milk. I always say milk with an E. Then you add 1 scoop of the Flav City protein. They come in lots of different delicious flavors. I love the buttered coffee. I'm eating the berries and cream. The protein in Flav City is undenatured whey protein. There's organic pea protein, 100% grass-fed collagen. You can see all of the other things in this particular one. 1 scoop is 25 grams of protein. I'm going to put my link here in these stories. My code is D&D for money off. So delicious. Again, lots of flavors. If you are a vanilla girl like I am, the vanilla is delicious. It tastes like cupcakes. Let me share something else with you. So as you can see, you do not need a blender. I just put it in this shaker bottle. It's creamy. It's really good. Let me show you what I've been doing. I have been making like a protein milkshake ice cream type of thing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to use this, but do 1 scoop and then a cup of, I use almond milk. So add that to a blender. Again, you don't need a blender for Flav City, but just do this. It's good. Add 1 handful of ice and then blend it up. So again, it was 1 scoop of the protein smoothie, 1 cup of, I used almond milk and ice. I just dropped some on the floor. That's what it looks like. It's like a strawberry milkshake. So good.